Hi everyone, this is Zoe. I'm back with another edition of the 2023 American Chess Magazine puzzle calendar. Sorry for the late post today, I was kind of busy. This is the puzzle for today, January 13th. It was composed by Walter Jorgensen in 1941. One quick announcement, please check out the community tab. I have a post set up, I have a poll set up there. It's basically about the thumbnails and also about the pacing of my videos. I'm kind of experimenting with new thumbnails right now, so let me know your suggestions in the comments below. I'll set up today's puzzle in ChessBase. See you guys there. Hello again, this is the position set up in ChessBase. Again, like all of these puzzles, this is white to move, mate in 2. So if you want to solve it for yourself, pause the video now. I'll be sharing my thoughts on how I'm going to solve this puzzle. Alright, so, this black king looks weaker than normal. I mean, queen takes d5 check is almost mate already, but then black has king f5. So, again, as I mentioned before, in these artistic puzzles, the correct answer is almost never giving a check immediately, so queen takes d5 check probably isn't right. But I mean, it's just something to consider. If I'm able to control g4, then, I can just give mate in 1 with queen takes d5 checkmate. King g4 would be not such a smart move just because black has knight takes f6 check and you are losing. That was the first move I came up with to guard f5, but it's probably not the best idea. I could also play knight e3 or something. I mean, knight e3 kind of makes sense because if knight takes, then you have queen d3 checkmate. But I mean, black has so many other options. Even king takes e3, I don't see how white could checkmate. So yeah, knight e3 probably doesn't work. Knight d4, I don't know. I'm just throwing random moves out here at this point because yesterday's solution was queen d5, just putting your pieces on the most hanging square possible. So I guess artistic puzzles really teach you to look for any type of move, I guess. Knight d4, because if e takes, then queen takes d5 is checkmate. If knight takes, then am I stuck here? Yeah, I don't think there's anything after knight takes, actually. So probably not knight d4, but it was worth a try. Pawn g4 I don't like just because you're not even threatening anything because the king can run to f3 if it needs to. I feel like black has more options than normal in this position. I highly doubt it's a Zugzwang checkmate just because black has so much. Actually, it could be because okay, let's say play rook takes d5. If the pawn b3 moves, then knight takes c3 is checkmate. If the I'll leave that for later. If the rook moves this way, then rook takes e5 is checkmate. If the rook moves this way, I don't see anything. So, I don't know. Zugzwang checkmate is possible, actually. Take that back. It's just less likely. What if I promote? Let's say, because promote to queen doesn't really help. You probably don't have anything here. What if I promote to a knight, just for the fun of it? What would black play? Well, I guess even just b3, and there's nothing much. Maybe queen takes e8, because you're threatening queen g6 possibly in some cases. What would black do here? I guess no, black cannot just guard the threat because white has rook takes e5 checkmate. But black might be able to play king f5. Do I have anything here? I don't think so. So maybe here you can play queen f7 with the same idea of queen g6 checkmate, but now if king f5 you have a discovery of some sort. I'm not seeing it though. I don't think this is correct. But this idea of queen g6 is... Oh, I see. Maybe queen g4. Because again, I want to go queen g6. What can black do here? Black might be able to play knight e3. So if queen g6 check now, there's knight f5. But no, queen f3 is not checkmate because black has king f5. But I have knight g3 checkmate. There we go. So queen g4, if knight e3, then knight g3 checkmate. If knight e7 with idea of guarding g6, then rook takes e5 checkmate. If knight this one to e7, then I still have knight g3 checkmate. No, this is not checkmate because black has king e3. What do I have here? Oh, nice. Rook takes b4 checkmate. If black plays... I don't think black has anything else. So my threat is queen g6. Black cannot move the king, cannot move the pawn to create like a flight square or something. If the knight moves, as I think I covered... No, the knight moves doesn't even open an escape square because the rook's controlling it, so it's still queen g6 checkmate. If black tries to block on f5 with knight e7, or guard g6 with knight e7, both of the knights have their own checkmate versions. Both of them involve this bishop and pinning the knight to the king. So here's like the e5 knight, the c6 knight cannot take on e5 because bishop takes because it's pinned. And if knight cd7, then rook takes b4, and this knight cannot take because of the pin. So the bishop is really the star piece here. I don't think there's anything else that black can do. So I'm going to submit this as my final answer. Let's hope it's right. So this is the solution. It's on tomorrow's page. It says yesterday's solution 1 queen g4. So I got it right. That's nice to know. So I guess this puzzle was very difficult because I mean, like, black had so many pieces to move around. Like, I used to think zigzag puzzles were hard, and they are hard. But like, it's often like your opponent's pieces, you can tell that they're kind of stuck where they are. Whereas this one, I feel like black's pieces had so much mobility that it was a bit harder to solve. But it was a very pretty pattern, and I think a good way of demonstrating what you're supposed to do in these puzzles. Just find an idea that looks like it might work. For me, it was like, oh, queen takes e8 threatening queen g6, and then just once it fails, see why it fails, keep trying again and again to see if you can improve your current plan. So for me, the problem was always king f5, so then I just played I played queen g4 at the end to stop king f5, that specific move. So I think that's a great way to solve these types of puzzles. Once again, please check out the community tab to solve the polls, or just comment below which thumbnail background you like better. And please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow.